All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to tonight's impromptu, can't wait team call. April and I have been chatting all morning, and we're just like really fired up. I got to hang out on day 2 of our little training with Christina out here and some of the top leaders here in Miami. And I got to tell you guys, I am so pumped up for our team. We are not going to go another year the direction that we've been going. We just can't, because we're not really seeing success. You girls aren't really growing your income, and that's not what I envisioned for this team. I feel it's been nice. For me, I could say I hit my goals, my success club, my recruiting, but it's not fun, guys, for me to just be up here doing the trips and doing all that. I want to bring you guys with me. This is not fun for me to just be leading the team and being by myself. That's not fun. It's like having a yacht and going out on the yacht alone. That's not fun, right? And I am just committed, guys, to really honing in on what I need to do to steer this team in a different way. And I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. April and I are working together to be how do we switch this up? And after today, meeting with Christina and them, I realized that there is no cookie cutter. A top team could tell us exactly what they're doing right now, and we could hear it, and we could try to apply it, and it may not work for us. So what we need to do is pull together and really figure out what's going to work for us, and I have a new plan. And so I'm just going to jump right into, I call this call, Show Me the Calendar. And April, I'll switch things over, and you can just talk about thoughts that you have. But guys, show me the calendar. This is going to be our new plan for the remainder of the year and the remainder of and all of 2019. This is how we're going to be an income producing team. This is how you guys are going to take what you're doing to the next level. Show me the calendar. What does that mean, guys? No longer are we just gonna sit back and rely on social media. If you guys could tell me that social media is doing great, that you put polls and everyone's just responding, then of course, social media, you're gonna put a lot of your eggs in that social media basket. Jessica Flores is here. She announced her free challenge. She did it smart. My girl did her, she made people sign up for a Beachbody membership. They did their Beachbody on demand for free. She got over 40 people interested, which is amazing. This is her first challenge that she's announcing. So yeah, that's a new thing. People are excited. I'm gonna tell Jess, yes, keep going with the social media and going that route. But if you guys really feel that you are not getting anywhere with social media, we need to switch it up, guys. We can't keep, today John Maxwell spoke about the how to be successful at anything. And he gave the analogy that there is a tree. And if you have the goal to just go out and whack the tree every day, little by little, you whack that tree. If you did it every day, just 5 whacks a day, eventually what will happen to the tree? It'll fall, right? The tree will fall down. So it may take longer if it's a really thick tree. Your little 5 whacks, it could take years. If it's a thin tree, your 5 whacks a day. But the end result is going to happen. If you whack at your tree 5 times every day, eventually your tree will fall. But what he spoke about, what a lot of us do, is that we start whacking, we give 5, oh, I'm gonna give 10. And then we're like, oh, look at this tree. And you start whacking that tree. And then you see another tree and you whack that tree. If you're constantly whacking things, is your tree ever gonna fall? No, you're not gonna put enough, axe marks into that tree to make it fall. Then he gave another interesting turn. He talked about how you could have a tree and you could be hitting your tree every day, but what if instead of an axe you were hitting with a bat? Would it matter if every day you went out and hit it 5 times for a year? Will that tree fall with a bat? It won't. You can't knock down a tree with a bat. You can knock it down with an axe, but not with a bat. So he talked about how you gotta have the right tools. So even though you may be with the right opportunity, AKA what we're doing right now, if you're not using the right tools, if you're not using the right strategies, you can whack all you want, but your tree is not gonna fall. So that's what this is all about, guys. We have got to stop whacking with the bat and start whacking with an axe in our business. So what does show me the calendar mean, guys? Every day you're gonna do your business activities. You're gonna do your invites. When you get invites, when you do your invites, depending on how many you do, you're gonna get responses. People are gonna respond to what you're saying. And right away, when someone responds, you're gonna go back and you're gonna say, great, I'm so happy you wanna learn more. Hey, we can go back and forth on social media, but I'd like to set up a call with you. I would like to set up a text message chat with you. And right away, you're gonna get one-on-one with them. And then you're gonna grab your calendar and you're gonna say, are you available on December 17th? How is 2 p.m.? Can you do 2 p.m.? I get out of work at 2. Perfect. And I'm gonna put, boom, the 17th, I got me a call. Then you're gonna keep doing your invites. You're gonna keep connecting with people on social media, or now you're gonna go to church and you have an event and you're not gonna leave your church event until you connect with a lady and say, hey, how about Thursday after work, you come out and work with me, work out with me. We could do a little shake, hang out. Thursday? Is that Thursday the 20th? Okay, boom, Becky. All of a sudden now I got Susie on the 17th, I got Becky on the 20th, and my calendar starts filling up. This is what I want to see you girls do. You're going to take these connections you're making on social media and you're going to start scheduling phone calls, chats, and if you feel like you don't know what the heck to talk to these people, then you need to reach out to me and you're gonna say, Lily, I got a call on the 17th. She wants to learn more about this. And I can either get on a 3-way call with you, or I could just tell you exactly what to say and coach you on which direction you're gonna take. Guys, gone are the days where we're gonna just set goals and be like, yeah, I wanna be diamond. What does it take to be diamond? Action. It takes action every day. So this is what I am suggesting for our team. We're gonna get one-on-one. You're gonna get one-on-one with how I'm gonna help you to spread the message to the people that you are connecting with. But this has to be your new goal, guys. This should be your obsession. Guess what? So far, I can tell you that I'm living up to this. Today I had a scheduled call. Tomorrow I have another one, and I have something going on Saturday. My calendar, I'm trying to fill this thing up. This needs to be your new focus. And so I want you to go out and buy a calendar. You can print one up, just put a December calendar. You can print one up and have it there. And I need you to look at that calendar. And in that calendar, it's either going to be, but remember, this has to go hand in hand, obviously, with your social media posts, but you're not gonna kill yourself inviting and doing all of these, like click here, click on the poll, okay? You're going to be present on social media and sharing what you're doing, and then you're gonna go to the private invite. John Maxwell, today in this whole network marketing conference, we spoke a lot about just the personal relationships, where everything is going now in social media. It's text messaging and direct messaging. Like email is kind of fading away, but it's still important to have that. But we all know when you sign up for stuff, you do put like a fake email or the email that all your junk goes to, right? I mean, I have one of those. I usually do that. I have like, it depends. I'll still get them, but chances are if I use my like junk email, I'm really not gonna open your stuff. So that's not really fully effective, right? But people will respond to a DM. Or a text message. People will respond. If you can get them on text, that's even better. So how do you guys feel about this plan? Do you feel like it can give you like a little more direction and just some more like a solid, like just a plan to be able to know that you're gonna like look down on your calendar and say, what do I have going on? If your calendar is not full, neither will your sales be, neither will your success club be, neither will your connections be. So this has to be your obsession. How am I gonna fill this up? And you know what, if people cancel on you, that's fine, it doesn't matter. You need to work on filling this up and getting personal with people. April?
Can you hear me? Okay. Yeah, just to go off of that, like today I did a coach call with a girl, and I talked about my income on my stories. I think was today, Wednesday. I think I talked about it on Monday, and that was the first time that I like actually brought out my I took screenshots of my very first month as a coach and added them all up and showed exactly what I made. And maybe you didn't make, you know, money your first month as a coach or whatever, and that's not really the point, but I just showed them concrete evidence of what I make. And maybe that's what you need to do, is if you have a really good week, you know, show them, all right, this is, you know, I had a medical bill for $120 and look, my paycheck covered it this week. It was so nice. So just showing them evidence is always good. You don't have to be making millions just to say, who doesn't want an extra $100 a week? I mean, come on now. Oh, but I am like an introvert, like extreme. I don't even like to talk to my mom on the phone, to be quite honest with you. And I love her, but I just, you know, like I'm good to talk to her maybe like once every 2 weeks. So for me to get on a coach call and to meet people and work out with them and everything, like it's really draining for me, but I have goals. So I have to ask myself, do I really want this? Do I really want to get this goal? And I have to put aside my, you know, personality flaws and just deal with it. Like you have to ask yourself, is it worth doing? Like, what is your goal, and is it worth getting out of your comfort zone? When I got on the coach call with this girl, like I studied her. Okay, I stalked her. So I've noticed that she lives in California. She's married less than a year. She has a puppy named Alaska. Like, I learned all this crap about her so we could have stuff to talk about and she can make a personal connection with me. If I just get on there and I'm just like, okay, so being a Beachbody coach, you make 25% of commission and blah, 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 then you've already lost them. Like, you need to make a personal connection. You need to make them remember you and say, that girl, like, knew some stuff about me. Don't get weird with it, but just, you know, get the highlights of where she's posted about her year anniversary, whatever. And just say, you know, I noticed you like Starbucks, me too, blah, blah, blah. Start it off soft and then go into the coaching stuff. And I'm gonna be honest with you, like I get nervous. I told Lily as soon as I got done with that call, like my voice was like it was changing and it was quivery. It was rough, but I was like, I'm gonna power through this. And I did. And I don't know, she's probably going to give me an answer tomorrow. We'll see. But it's not about being perfect on these calls. I'm trying to think of the very first coach call that I did. It was like a year ago, and the dogs were barking in the background. I totally forgot to mention that the commission thing. It was just a hot mess. And I was like, well, you know, you can sign up your mom. And it was horrible. I didn't even ask her like how her day was going or anything. So it doesn't have to be perfect. And there's going to be some bad ones up in there. So just embrace it. Just give it a big old hug. It's going to get weird. Just know that.
I love that, April, because I feel like, you know, personality types and us getting in our own head saying, well, I'm shy, I don't know people, that holds us back. There are different things that hold me back that may not hold you back. And So we need to just push through. I love that April said, I got goals and I'm going to get through this. And I sure as heck have goals, guys, and I'm going to get through whatever shortcomings I have too. But I think it's important that you understand that every time you step out, you're going to get better. You're going to get better and you're going to gain more confidence. So you have to be willing. I love this. I heard this once from very inspirational person, can't remember their name, but where they just talked about, like, you gotta, Brooke Castillo, she's a life coach, and she just shared that you have to be willing to put crappy stuff out there. And you gotta be willing to have a few crappy coach calls where you forget to even mention like the commission or whatever. So anyways, Jess, I wanted to ask you, Jess, are you there?
Sorry, someone was trying to FaceTime me.
It's okay. Just, you're the newest person to have a challenge. Tell us how it's going. How are you feeling? Talk to us. I feel like you've done a great job at like promoting it. Like,
yeah, it's going good. So obviously I didn't think that many people would join, and then it was like crazy. So I've really got like 5 hours of sleep in like the past 2 days. So I'm trying to catch up with everything, and I really was not prepared. but it's going good. I feel like next time for sure I'm going to prepare like a week before I launch it. I just kind of randomly decided to launch it because I was in Mexico and I ate way too many tortillas, and so I was like, I need to get back on it. But it's going good. People are like engaged in my groups. So I have 2 groups going, and a lot of the people that I thought wouldn't be as engaged are the top people that are always talking about their workouts. And I make everyone, when they work out, send a selfie. So now everyone's like, sweaty selfie, or it didn't happen. And it's like cool seeing them interact with each other and stuff. But the thing I probably would change too is I feel like I need to give them more activities to do, or like, I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm starting the conversation a lot, which I feel like obviously is going to be the case, but like something for them, I don't know, like a daily task or something they should always do. And some of the girls aren't participating, which I feel like is normal, but
well, remember, I told you, like only really half are really gonna participate. Yeah. Did you lose anyone when you made them sign up for the Beachbody?
No one's left the chat, so.
No, but no one said, oh, I gotta put a credit card, forget it.
Oh, no. One girl said she was like traveling for work, so she was gonna sign up like tomorrow, but that's the only person that's emailed me back saying like, I'm stopping right now, or like I'm putting it on hold.
So just some quick ideas. Monday, you could just say Motivation Monday, post a motivational quote. Everyone post that. Yeah. Post your own. That's you know, like Water Tuesday, let's hit our water goals and post out about water today. And just like do little simple, do not complicate your life, girl. Do not complicate your life. You're doing enough. Just you showing up. That's the thing. A lot of times, guys, we think like, oh, I gotta create all this stuff. Just show up, say, did my workout, drank my water. How about you? That's it. That's literally all you got to do. Mm-hmm. Don't overcomplicate. Just pour into these people the way that you are. They're looking up to you, which is awesome. Tell us a little bit. I know that you said you emailed everyone. What was kind of the process? So you did it through Instagram stories. How did you?
Yeah, so at first I just did 10 people, and I used that like FOMO factor you talk about. So I was just like, there's only 10 spots, and then I made a what's it called, a type form, which was cute because it was like Christmas themed, so it was like Fitmas. And so they filled that out with a bunch of questions, and I said, if you're interested, just fill out that form, and then I will email you with step 1. So I feel like that that also intrigued them. And then after.
So you have them fill out a form if they were interested?
I'm sorry, my dad keeps FaceTiming me and it's like taking me.
You're like, Dad, seriously?
He's just FaceTiming me 3 times in a row.
Why does it annoy us when our parents call us? Like, Mom, I'm on Instagram stories.
Yeah, so sorry. So yeah, so I made them fill out that form that was like, you're in, if you want to be in, you fill this out. And then I made them put their email and their Instagram handle. And then I emailed them with step 1, which was like, in order to get out, you have to sign up for the free 14-day trial. And then when you're done, send me a picture of your confirmation that you did sign up, and I will send you step 2. So then I had everyone like email me back the second step, and then I sent them the other steps, which was like a reminder to do step 1, like in case they, I don't know. And then step 1 was like
We lost you. Can't hear you, Jess. I can't hear you. Do you guys hear her? Okay, none of us hear you. Okay, wait. Okay. We can't hear you. I don't know, maybe hang up and call back? You might have to hang up and call back, Jess. I don't know what the heck happened. Okay, I love that, guys. She can't hear anything. Just hang up. Hang up and call back. Anyways, that's pretty awesome. She took them through. I always think, you know, you never know. Like, she made them fill out the form. She had them sign up for the email. I think you're back. Okay, so
oh God.
You were just saying the form, they sent their confirmation, and then you decided to do a Instagram chat, right?
Yeah, which I kind of wish, I don't know. Do you guys use Facebook normally? You do?
I don't. I use the Challenge Tracker app, but my groups are.
Yeah, like, yeah, I'm still getting used to the Challenge Tracker, and I feel like, especially for a free group, I didn't want to make people get on that app and be like too many complicated steps for them. I didn't want them to kind of fall off.
I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, so I did it on Instagram. I feel like next time I might try Facebook though, because I can go live and everyone can be on rather than having 2 group chats. It's kind of exhausting.
It is. It is.
But yeah.
Also, I wanted to say Facebook is really, really good because you can schedule all of your posts and like you can just do them all at once and they'll like post whenever you want them to post. Yeah, and that has like saved my life.
Yeah. Yeah, because right now I'm like trying to make everything and then post it, and while I'm trying to work out and do all that other stuff, and it's like, yeah, that I think next time I'm for sure gonna do Facebook, but I can't make everyone like leave now. But
no, and of course it's a learning. You did your first one, you just did it. I love that you didn't prepare, that you weren't, you know what? Because sometimes people are so busy preparing that they never do crap. So you just went with it. That's the way we gotta do things, guys. Even if you're like the type A, loves to have everything organized, there still has to be an element of just like, I'm going for it. Like, screw perfection, and you just gotta go for it, even if order is your thing. I tend to just like fly off the seam of my pants, and it works for me. Sometimes if I prepare too much, I overthink, and then I really don't take action. So I have to like take action when I get an idea. But of course, you learn, you perfect, you improve. That's what it's all about. So, okay, awesome, Jess. We'll be cheering you on, hoping. Okay, now this is very important. You need to have a list of all your girls who did sign up. And probably on day 12, you need to say, hey, look, this is wrapping up. You're free, you know, you will get billed. How are you liking this? Do you want to continue? So we'll just come up like with a script. Do you want to continue? Yes or no? Maybe you could send them like a form and say like, how was your experience? Did you like the programs? Blah, 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 blah. Tell me about your goals. And then say, are you interested in joining my next challenge? This is what it includes. And you can, you know, something like that. But the follow-up with these girls is going to be huge, because you don't want them to just like let the Beachbody like
experience go.
Well, no, they're gonna get the like, it will just charge you. It will charge you if you don't cancel. So you want to grab them before it, like, let's say they want to keep it, but wait, you want to tell them about Shakeology. You want to tell them about the supplements. So that's why you gotta like send a mass email and tell everyone like, hey, we're coming to an end, fill this out. I would love for you to be part of my next challenge. Okay?
Yeah.
So, all right, good job. Anyone else want to share anything that's working for them? Ceci, I know you have an appointment. Tell us about your calendar.
I mean, for me, social media has not been the most effective. I have to personally message people, and that's been what mostly has been effective. So I have an appointment for Saturday to do a workout. I have an appointment tomorrow personally with somebody for 2B Mindset. And for next Wednesday, I also have a park workout with her. She also wants to try out the shake. So it's been working out, just me sending messages directly to the people, sending them the information. They do ask me, as soon as they ask me a little bit about like the product, I actually just go and ask them, would you like to meet with me? That way I could actually personally just speak to you about the program. And then you have any more questions, better through, us, or I actually offer them to do a FaceTime. So those things have been working for me. So far I have 4 appointments.
Yay! Show me your calendar, baby. That is our new team hashtag. Show me your calendar, okay? Show me the calendar. Ceci just asked some girl. I kind of was like, okay, but it worked. She said, hey, do you want to meet up to work out and try the shake? I want to tell you something about the shake, guys. A lot of people, mind you, the shake industry is like $1 billion industry. People are looking. They know that like drinking a shake is kind of like what fit people do. People are searching for like the right shake to drink. So don't underestimate the power of just saying, hey, do you want to try out the shake I drink and my workout? Like, it's so simple. Like, I probably would have complicated your invite, Ceci, and been like, maybe do this. You said, want to work out and try the shake? The girl said, yes.
It's like, how can I know a little bit more of the program? I don't know if I'm going to actually like the shake, and that's when I offered, like, how about we do a workout together
and you try it.
We can have a shake.
Yeah, I love it. Guys, Ceci works full time. You guys, a lot of you work. Like, this isn't convenient, right? This is gonna be like, oh yeah, I would want nothing more than to snuggle in my bed, after I get out of work. But I'm meeting with this girl. I have this theory. It's kind of just like a known fact that the more you share, the more you grow. If you have a testimony, like in church, you got a testimony of God, of something, and you share it, the more you're going to feel it. Like when you share, it grows. The more you're sharing what you're doing, the more faith you're going to have in this, the more confidence you're going to build. And it's just the facts of life. It's just how it works. So you have to get comfortable with just sharing this with people and be okay. Hey, if they don't like it, well, you shared it and you grew. At least you grew yourself. And that's what counts and that's what matters. So I'm excited for this new plan, guys. It's still important to show up, but your focus now is personal. It's going to be personal, and the minute anybody nibbles on anything you're throwing out, you're going to schedule a call with them, okay? That's the direction that we're taking. As far as Transform 20 and everything, like all these new launches, do what feels right for you. I think once we're doing Transform 20, it will be easier to like invite people to it. But guys, right now I feel that we need to do what works for us. And I feel like this year just needs to end in hearing people's needs. If it's 2B Mindset, it's 2B Mindset. If it's they need a quick something, then tell them about Transform 20. But let's just listen to the one-on-ones, what people's needs are. And then lastly, I just want to share with you girls that something really quick. I want to just recap before my phone dies. John Maxwell, he shared with us that everything worthwhile, I shared it on my story, is uphill. Uphill. The way to go up, it's always uphill. And is climbing a hill easy? Are your relationships easy? Are your like career goals easy? You're going to school, it's all uphill. Everything worthwhile is uphill. And so when you're going uphill, he's like, nobody reaches the top and says, oh my gosh, I landed up at the top of this mountain. Nobody does that. It's intentional. So he said that the only way to go uphill is to be intentional, step by step, knowing that you're going up and knowing that that climb is hard, but you keep going and you go uphill, uphill, uphill. What happens is many of us have uphill goals, but a downhill habits. So we got all these big goals, but we're just like sliding down. And another thing he shared is that when you're going up the hill, let's say you're going, and all of a sudden you're like, life happens. I had a hard week. Work was tough. I deserve some rest. What happens when you go down a hill? Do you walk down or do you slide? You slide. And when you slide, you go right back to the bottom. So we don't have time to just take those breaks and be like, you're going to slide down, guys. You want to keep that momentum going, and you're going to go uphill, uphill, uphill. We have uphill hopes, but downhill habits. Happy people are people that make things happen and they don't expect things. 5 things you need to do every day. I didn't get all 5. I'm going to have the notes. There was a teacher right next to me, like she's a current teacher. I love the teachers. They're so organized and perfect notes. She took, I said, can I get your notes after this? Because mine are not that good. But I loved it. His very first one is personal growth and development. 5 things he does every day it's personal growth and development. Getting better is not an automatic process. Getting older is, but not getting better. So what is automatic is getting older. Better is not. Your goal to get better, be bigger, is to be bigger and better on the inside than you are on the outside. I love that too, right? To be bigger and better on the inside. So every day we got to be growing. Every day. Do you guys understand that? Every day, whether it's I'm growing to have a better water goal, I'm growing to be more positive in the morning, I'm growing to make my bed every day. Those little things, how are you growing each day? Can you look back in 30 days and say, dang, I grew. I did something different every day. And then lastly, if you really want to find your purpose, figure out what your natural abilities are. Passion is a good thing, but if your passion doesn't really make you income, he says, make that a hobby. But to really find out your purpose, find out what your natural abilities are and do that. Whatever you are naturally good at, guys, because then it's not work, right? You're just naturally whatever you are. Where you are in 5 years is based on the books that you read and the people you surround yourself with. The books that you read and the people that you surround yourself with. 15 Laws of Growth. He has a book, 15 Laws of Growth, that he highly recommended. Significance is about focusing on others and how you add value to others' lives. And then lastly, he shared 5 things that he does every single day. We have less than a minute. He adds value to people's lives. He thinks of ways to add values. He looks for ways to add value, and then he does the thing to add value. Show me your calendar, guys. That's it. Our call is ending. I hope you're fired up. I'm so pumped for this new plan. Let's do the dang thing. Go buy your calendars and post them on the chat or print one up. I want to see it. Bye. Can someone take a picture of us? Who can do it? Go, Melly. Quick. Okay, bye.